Yo, what is up, guys? I'm here again with a... I don't have any quick save data. Anyway, I'm here again with a new game. No, I actually had fun playing this last night. The dialogue was weird. Just making sure there's nothing else I can do right now. Routed the men of Sereno and his retinue make their way back to the castle. Okay. Okay? That's my Ness impression.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
Everyone
None to
died.
speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. This must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Shut up.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers.
No.
As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Anna and Eridor have joined your forces. Yay. Strikes take two. Okay, strike enemies from the shadows takes 2 actions in the same turn. Can conceal herself from enemy eyes. That's pretty cool. Shields allies with superb defensive capabilities. Draws the enemy's attention. Counterattacks would. That is cool too.
As you are well aware, there are
Fuck.
2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two
Simon.
before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warrior from all the realm, clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Lora. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Of course I'll let him. He's my bro, dude.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
I never said that was okay, but okay, fuck
Finally,
me, I guess.
there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the lord of the house is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Of
Lord
course.
Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Alrighty. Guess let's go ahead and save there, because that was a fucking 10-year-long cutscene. JK. It was fine. I just can't fuck with the voice acting, man. Hey Dad, how's it going?
Father,
have cancer.
I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
Oh shit, my bad.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important.
What are you fucking talking
Before
about?
we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Roselle in blood, such as I.
Nobody gives a fuck about that, honestly.
Oh,
It's nothing.
I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Yes, father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost.
No.
That the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine.
Oh.
And House Wolford, for all our military prowess,
Whoa.
is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Shit.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
'Cause I'm special. Shit.
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
and yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Father!
Lord Simone!
Father.
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Father, you're talking like you're already gone.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so,
Oh,
I
shit,
hope
sorry.
that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding
Whoops.
over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Fuck, I thought I had advantage. Save your game? Sure. My dad is about to die.
Years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success.
Oh, jeez.
First step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
You just heard about that, man. Drops me bias. Oh shit. Their chess pieces are coming in.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister.
Oh,
I must
shit.
ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
Well,
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
oh.
Great. Go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young
I'm gonna
Lord
eat him
Dragan
up.
of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed, he has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
Oh, come on, guys. What are you talking about? A nuclear
He should
bomb?
have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Alright, boy, let's not make it offensive. The comment form. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may freely move about areas, gather information from people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. Walk, buttons walk, control buttons run. Weird. What's up, Chief? I heard Del Petrol is checking his studies at the castle once again. Thank heavens that shit. What is this? Just their way of just like showing off. Oh, look at our cool environments. I feel like this song though. I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony, my lord. Maybe a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech and even more eager to see triumph of the tourney. Nice. HP recovery pellet. Does he really enjoy words? You'll find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the sword, but they will help you better understand Roselia and its history. Cool. Hey Lord, my friends and I are playing hide and seek. Oh. Good for you and your friends, you weirdo. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. And bringing victory to House Wolffort. I like the item discovery noise, it's kind of pretty. I'm still not really seeing like a point in this phase other than gathering items. Do anything for me? Been nothing to miss, my lord. Another quiet day. The fuck's the door to this house? The esteemed personages from each nation will be attending a ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Don't tell me what to do. I still can't believe Travis's feral spawn attacked your dear bride to be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. A lot of folks have been Travis and Marine saw that earlier wondering about the wild. Look, it's good to be the last I played with this. Can remind you that to return to the castle will make a begin certain party acquaintances. Of course, I appreciate the considerate like to explore town. Rest assured, I'll be punctual as always. Supervisable choice reaction audience. Oh, 300 blas. Whatever the fucking items are called, or the monies are called in this game. I'm playing hide and seek till Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide quick. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. One of my favorite game barrels were always my favorite place to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. I would have never thought of that, you know? You'll never find me out. Unless you from experience, they won't. However, they may be even better at hiding place. I never thought of it. Just like them, Galvan off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose there is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? Wolford is nestled safely between the castle walls. It is a town at peace and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. To know a town, you must take time to relish your company. That's what Eredor told me, and perhaps more colorful words. I haven't known Eredor for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book as unforgettable as Rose. So, Frederica, time is something we do not lack. Once matters are settled, I will give you a little time for much consent. That's it, right? Well. Fucking Eredor, what a name. Nope. The banquet will begin soon, Lord Dragon, and I must not. You best not be late? I don't know.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolffort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Oh shit.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
What the fuck?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
I mean, I guess, Dad. That sounded like they were gonna fucking fight each other, man. 1 second. I'm getting off because my baby is awake and we listened to a good bit of dialogue. And that seems like a good place to stop, honestly. I don't want to stay up too late. I did want to actually like do a battle, but you know, life is hard.